We'd like to invite you to watch English-Chinese news on the Central Television Channel of Đồng Nai Province. Continuing the ninth extraordinary session, on February the 18th, the National Assembly voted to pass the law on government organization, amended with 463 over 484 National Assembly deputies participating in the vote in favor, accounting for 96.86% of the total number of National Assembly deputies. The law on government organization amended was passed by the National Assembly, consisting of 5 chapters and 32 articles, effective from March 1st, 2025. Accordingly, regarding the position and functions of the government, the law stipulates the government is the highest state administrative body of the Socialist Republic of Vietnam, exercising executive power, and is the executive body of the National Assembly. The government is responsible to the National Assembly and reports on its work to the National Assembly, the National Assembly Study Committee, and the President. The government consists of the Prime Minister, Deputy Prime Ministers, ministers, and heads of ministerial-level agencies. The structure of the number of government members is submitted by the Prime Minister to the National Assembly for decision. The organizational structure of the government includes ministries and ministerial-level agencies. The establishment and appellation of ministries and ministerial-level agencies are submitted by the government to the National Assembly for decision. The term of the government follows the term of the National Assembly. When the National Assembly's term expires, the government continues to perform its duties until the new National Assembly forms a government. On February the 18th, the Standing Committee of the Đồng Nai Provincial Party Committee announced the decision to merge the Provincial Party Committee's Propaganda and Education Committee and the Provincial Party Committee's Mass Mobilization Committee. The name after the mergers is the Provincial Party Committee's Propaganda and Education Committee. According to a decision, the Propaganda and Mass Mobilization Department of the Đồng Nai Provincial Party Committee will come into operation from February 25, 2025, and has 7 department-level units. The Standing Committee of the Provincial Party Committee also announced the decision to appoint Comrade Cao Tín Dũng, member of the Standing Committee of the Provincial Party Committee, head of the Provincial Party Committee's Mass Mobilization Department, to the position of head of the Provincial Party Committee's Propaganda and Mass Mobilization Department. There are also 2 appointments as deputy heads of the department of Comrade Nguyễn Thị Hồng Trang, member of the Provincial Party Committee, deputy head of the Provincial Party Committee's Propaganda and Mass Mobilization Department, and Nguyễn Thị Vẹn, deputy head of the Provincial Party Committee's Propaganda and Mass Mobilization Department. The term of office for the above positions is 5 years, starting from February 25, 2025. On this occasion, the Standing Committee of the Provincial Party Committee also decided to transfer Comrade Nguyễn Thanh Tú, member of the Provincial Party Committee, deputy head of the Provincial Party Committee's Organization Department, to work at the Provincial People's Committee to perform the task of full-time Deputy Secretary of the Party Committee, term 2020-2025. Transferring Comrade Nguyễn Thanh Liêm, Deputy Secretary of the Provincial Business Bloc Party Committee, to work at the Provincial Party Committee's Organization Board and appointing him as Deputy Head of the Board. Transferring 2 Deputy Secretaries of the Provincial Agencies Party Committee, Comrade Lê Triết Như Vũ and Comrade Đặng Thị Thu Thủy, to work at the Provincial People's Committee, with specific tasks assigned by the chairman of the Provincial People's Committee. The above decisions take effect from March 1st, 2025. The Central Military Commission Office had issued document number 3 202, informing the opinion of the Central Military Commission Standing Committee on assigning civilian training tasks to educational institutions in the Army. The Ministry of National Defense has also issued Decision number 491 on this content. Accordingly, there are 15 educational institutions in the Army that are qualified and assigned to train the civilian system from 2025. The institutions have full conditions and have potential and strengths in training the civilian system for dual-use industries, serving the socio-economic development of the country in accordance with the spirit of Conclusion number 91 of 2024 of the Politburo to continue implementing Resolution number 29 of 2013 of the 11th Paris Central Committee of fundamental and comprehensive innovation of education and training, meeting the requirements of industrialization and modernization in the conditions of a socialist-oriented market economy and international integration. From February the 18th, the Food Safety Department will start receiving and returning online records on the Ministry of Health's Administrative Procedure Information System for 5 groups of administrative procedures. Accordingly, the Food Safety Department will deploy the reception and return of online records on the Ministry of Health's Administrative Procedure Information System at the address dịch vụ công.moh.gov.vn. The groups of administrative procedures on food safety will deploy the reception and return of online records on the Ministry of Health's Administrative Procedure Information System, including registration of health food product declaration, registration of food additive product declaration with new users, registration of health food advertising content, issuance of food safety and GMP certificates, issuance of HC and CFS certificates. Ensuring human resources is always a difficult problem for primary health care. From a medical unit with a serious shortage of doctors and unable to implement new techniques for a long term, in recent years, Gumi District Medical Center has made significant progress. This is the sweet fruit of this unit's efforts to attract and train human resources. Dr. Nguyễn Văn Trường, General Surgery Department, is one of the doctors who want to study Specialty 1 right after working at a district medical center. In the past, he and his team performed abdominal surgeries and many laparoscopic surgeries in general surgery. The Board of Directors has created conditions for us to study postgraduate at higher levels at large hospitals leading in abdominal surgery as well as general surgery, Chợ Hospital and Bình Dương Hospital. Currently, the total number of staff and employees of Gumi District Medical Center is nearly 400 people, including nearly 90 doctors. For many years, the medical center has assigned members of the board of directors to visit all universities nationwide to attract doctors. Since then, we have attracted 50 doctors. Many doctors have been admitted to study to improve their professional qualifications. Currently, there are 10 doctors who have graduated from the first specialty at Ho Chi Minh City University of Medicine and Pharmacy and Phạm Ngọc Thạch University of Medicine and Pharmacy and have returned to work. Young doctors have the opportunity to study in depth at major hospitals and prestigious universities in the country to improve their professional qualifications. From there, they can serve the people better and better. In 2024, doctors at Gumi District Medical Center performed more than 600 surgeries in the fields of general surgery and obstetrics.